Hello everyone, greetings. This is Queen Chrysolite Owens, the founder of the International Voice Coalition. And this is really, well actually I'm going to start, I got 3 videos I have to do. And I'm going to start off with this week. I'm going to go backwards, y'all. And in case y'all don't know, today is my birthday, okay? I turned 51 years old, December the 16th, 1972. And just in case a lot of y'all may not know this, my kingdom spouse, the king that God has placed in my life, has placed me with as co-regent, his daddy, his father, his late father, his father's birthday and my birthday is the exact month and day, December the 16th. And his great-great-grandpa birthday, if I'm saying this right, me, myself, and his late father and his great-great-grandpa share the same birthday, the 16th. His great-great-grandpa's birthday is November the 16th. So it's very, very, very special. So God is smiling, y'all. And I'm smiling too. It's a very special day, you know. But anyway, this is about my account as a individual target, and I've explained on previous videos that I am a TI target victim of the FBI, but mainly a specialized type of FBI, which is I call it the Black Op Federal Group, funded by the Criminal Justice Department of the United States of America. And they have us on some type of list. And I will tell y'all that either this week or I think it was last week, God showed me a vision that I was on the FBI's most wanted list. This was last week to confirm it. Well, anyway, I don't want to be long on these videos like I was the other ones. I have been going almost an hour, and some of them I actually went an hour, okay? So I'm going to try not to go a whole hour. And this week, oh yes, I want to, in case some of you viewers are first time on my channel, I wanted to explain that these people target certain individuals that is, you know, chosen by God, that are, you know, of a high divine, a royal high divine order or ranking, high ranking. They like to choose people that are very interesting, very creative type people, geniuses, because they want to steal from them and benefit off of their ideas, get rich, sell their data, you know, their creative ideas, their inventions, and sell them out to the highest bidder. They do a whole lot of stuff. There's a whole lot of reasons why they target individual targets. Okay, if you're of a royal divine bloodline, you know, if you're of some type of political stance, if they don't like you, or somebody in, you know, in some type of elite society don't like you, it can be for a variety of reasons. But they have us on special lists, and some of them say some of the lists, it could be terrorist lists or high interest lists. It can be for any reason. So they like to benefit off of our power, our energy. They like to feed off of it, benefit, You know, a lot of us, they like to cash in on us, you know, what you call a reverse human trafficking, or if you want, I want to say physically, but it's kind of like semi-physically, because, you know, they abuse their power, they abuse their immunity, privilege. They threaten people, they throw their weight around, and I have to tell y'all, I don't know if some of y'all other targeted individuals have experienced this, but especially if you are a prophet or whatever you're spiritually chosen for. But the women that I've experienced here in Texas, the state of Texas, the women that's in power, they can be the federal agents. Some of them are supervisors, women. They are, I'm telling you, they are monsters, cold-blooded, maybe not even, I don't even think they have blood in their body. If you ever met, or if you ever heard of Madeleine O'Hare, the lady, the atheist that took prayer out of school, or maybe even Miss Ingalls that played on the Little House on the Prairie. These women are like 100 times worse than they were. If some of y'all may not be in my age bracket, in your 50s, you may be a lot younger, but if you ever look at some of the old episodes or the reruns, you know, that was a favorite, very popular you know, family sitcom show. Well, not really sitcom, but it was, you know, yeah, you could call it a sitcom. But it was very popular, like Bill Cosby show and, you know, a lot of the other ones. Leave It to Beaver, stuff like that. It's very, very popular. And they still play it on TV Land. If you ever get a chance, look at Little House on the Prairie and Miss Ingalls and how she treated Miss Mary. I think her name was Miss Mary. I forgot. Because I know the Laura's dad was named Charles, and y'all know he was Michael London that played on Bonanza and Highway to Heaven and stuff like that. But he was very popular. But but anyway, I don't want to hold this video too long. But these are women that's in power within this group, this federal group, this black op federal group of the FBI. It can be also local detective women. They all work together, you know, local police, wherever I'm at, they all work with them. They put out APBs. They got power to put out APBs on you. And just like the Gestapo, Adolf Hitler. Okay, they do all this stuff secret. Okay, and they get everybody to get on their gaslighting program. Oh, if they tell you, just say, what are you talking about? Make them look stupid, you know. But you can't tell them that we got them under investigation. We got them on a special list, watch list. You cannot tell them that. If you do, then you'll be committing obstruction of justice. That's their favorite. Okay, they threaten your family, and they tell them you got to work with us. If you don't, then you are aiding and abetting or something. They be telling them. But they got this whole nation on their, you know, got them where they have to do what they tell them to do or something, because they're all in on it. Okay, now I'm not going to go too long with it. I'm just going to try to stick to what happened, you know, without, you know, deviating from what I need to be telling y'all about what happened this week. On my job, it's basically the same thing, but only they do things very, very insidiously. Very insidious, because they know that I have a gift from God. I can see through everything they're doing. Basically, God tells me most of the people that is involved with this black op group, and also that this witch, she's a celebrity witch, but she's a fallen one. She's a celebrity witch. She lives right here in Dallas, Texas, And her initials is EB. Okay, I will be publishing these videos. Okay, as I'm recording this video right now, they are uploaded, but they're not published. But I will be publishing these videos before this year is out. The book will not come out until next year, y'all, because God told me as long as I'm in Texas, I can't release that book. I was gung-ho on it, because y'all know I was writing that stuff down. And some of y'all seers know I was working on it, okay? Oh, yeah, I was working on that book. I wanted to get that book done before this month was out, but God told me not to release that book until next year. Because, you know, partly is because of that witch that lives here in Dallas, Texas, that celebrity witch. You know, her initials of her name is EB. And everything that y'all said, and I'm talking basically to the prophets and some of the psychic people that God allowed me to listen in on, everything y'all said has come true. Everything that y'all been talking about. Yeah, I'm serious. Some of the video, I was busy in my, my online businesses and things, so I haven't been listening to the reports like I normally do. So when I got a chance to go and take a peek at some of y'all's reports, I was shocked to notice that some of the reports that y'all reported on about last week, some of the stuff what I'm fixing to tell y'all is actually coming true. So this week was what they did, and this is for this week. I better say it. This is for the week of December. I'm sorry, pardon me, for December the 10th, starting out and ending on December the 16th. Okay, this is my birthday week. Yeah, they did very insidious things, okay, that they conducted by certain, or I should say, very insidious things were conducted by certain supervisors and other co-workers. So, yeah, they were doing a whole lot of stuff, just real sneaky stuff, because they're trying to, the Black Op group is, they're trying to get me fired, basically, or cause me to lose my job, or it's either all of the above with them. They want me to get fired. They want me to be miserable on the job, and they want to make me look bad. And, I didn't tell y'all this, some of the newcomers, this job that I'm talking about, I work at the Lovefield Hearst location, where I basically install vehicles, on the ready line. That's my duty. And I do help them out from time to time, transport vehicles to private airport in that area. So that's what I do. I'm a little transporter, transporter and a car installer at Hearst via MLS, okay? MLS, Managed Labor Solutions, a little staffing company. But that's what I do out there. And this Black Op group, the FBI/FBI, they have the whole airport under surveillance, okay? And they have that particular location under more scrutiny, more heavy surveillance. And they use satellite, cell phone towers, I don't care how they use it, but they use electromagnetic technology. They can hear me talking, which you would call voice recognition technology. It has advanced since 15 years ago. It's probably have advanced now. And I don't care if you're sitting inside of a car. If you're talking, they can hear everything you're saying, even if you're sitting inside of a car. And some of the workers, they are part of it. They are the supervisors too in Hearst. They all, at some point, all of them is involved with it. At some point, all of them. I'm not saying all of them are bad people or they're my enemy, but most all of them are involved. They have something on them, wires, or they have some kind of Bluetooth technology, which you have your phone in your ear, like they're regular like earplugs or something, but they're actually, you can just talk on your phone with that wire. They call wireless. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like Bluetooth. You can hook it up to your phone, and you can put them in your ear, and they can communicate with them. They can hear what I say live, and the government is broadcasting this stuff, live on either CNN or in other multiple outlets, live. Okay, it's like a soap opera. These people, they have just taken the unfair advantage of me. And God has risen up prophet masters that is going to tell secrets and name names to bring this injustice to balance, to scale. Okay, it's such a huge, great injustice because of the length of time and the gross abuse, and also the mismanagement of God's divine property. But anyway, that's what they done this week, and that's how they do. They talk to each other, and they also create. Sometimes God will tell me when I go to work, He would tell me, like when I get off the bus, I would clock in, and then God would tell me, I don't want you to go out there right now. I want you to see something. So I don't go out there right away. And because I told y'all they've been hitting me with those lasers and caused me to have headaches. And these headaches ain't just no regular headaches. If you've ever experienced a migraine headache, it's worse than that. And it varies. It varies from mild to medium and to severe. Okay? So it's a lot of people involved with this right here. You will be surprised, okay, of the hate because of this black op group and federal group. It originally got started in Douglas, Georgia, when I transferred from Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers to Burger King in 1998. And this was before I wrote this man in prison. I worked for this owner. His name is, if he's still alive, it's Brian Vaughn. He owns about 3 or 4 Burger Kings, almost famous in company. And he put a bug on my bicycle, and he put bugs on some of his employees' vehicles. If he feels suspicious, like if he couldn't trust them, he felt that there could be a spy for another company or something like that, or they try to tell his trade secrets. So that's what he done to me. He paid the Douglas, Georgia Police Department or the Sheriff Department to install a bug on my bicycle. And they also did some illegal stuff and didn't get my permission. And they broadcast it all over the city of Douglas. Okay? So everything I talk about, like I'm talking right now, private stuff. Just broadcast it all out. You did not get my permission. So yeah, I'm not going to go too long. I'm not going to go deep with it. For the new people that visit this channel, you want to know a backlog on this, listen to some of the other videos. I have a book coming out in the year 2024, so you can get that book, and it'll tell you a whole lot of stuff that this man did, and I am still suffering tremendously to this day because of him, okay, and because of the betrayal and the crimes of Brian Vaughn and the Douglas Police Department in Douglas, Georgia, as well as the Sheriff Department. So it's a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of secrets that I don't know about. I kind of know about a little bit, but I don't know a whole lot. But I just know of a lot of stuff what people were telling me through the years. prophetic reports as well as psychic reports and what God showed me in vision and told me in my downloads through the years. So, but there's some things I don't know about, okay, that went on. That's this mask behind this charade and this all this phony stuff that the government has just perpetrated. But anyway, that's how all this got started, is from this Burger King owner and crooked cops in the city of Douglas, Georgia, that I resided in years ago. So I'm not going to go deep with it. So, they've been hitting me with lasers, electromagnetic technology, satellite. In case y'all don't know, you can Google it and you'll see a whole lot of stuff popping up. And you can go on YouTube, here on YouTube. And you can also, they got a search bar that you can type the electromagnetic technology, and it's going to they're going to say conspiracy is not a conspiracy anymore. This whole world know it by now. Okay, the electromagnetic Star Wars technology exists. Okay, they use cell phone towers, satellites in space, all of that. They use naval base, military. Okay, I'm in a big military state. Okay, so where I'm at is even worse. So they terrorize me with that technology every day, and most of it is at the direction of the women, the supervisors in that group, the FBI. It don't matter, and even down to the local detectives. It don't matter, but it's women, because God tells me in my download, and as some of y'all seers will see, okay, prophet masters, you're gonna see a full report on them. Of these women in the FBI, that's in this black op group, are the ones telling the men and the other agents to hit me with these lasers. And I want y'all to tell their names. The ones that God give permission, I want you to call them out, and I want you to tell their names, because we plan on taking this thing to the president of the United States, the next president. Okay, we're gonna get petitions signed. I want y'all to vote, okay, and vote. And this is not just for me, it's for all of us. Okay, it's for all of us, especially the ones that are chosen by God. You got kids. You think about that. And they're special. Okay, they're of great value. Okay, that's who these monsters in the government like to put on those lists. Okay, especially you chosen by God. That's who they like to get. So don't waste no time. Okay, vote. Okay, stand up and be counted. Stand up and let your voice be heard, because this gives God all the glory. This gives God all the glory. This is your time to shine, because you have no idea of the great stance and opportunity you have that many other chosen people years ago, okay, saints, prophets, seers, divine narratives, they could only dream of. So this is your time to stand up for God in a very great way since there ever was, since this world began, really. Okay? You have no idea of the great rewards that God has got for y'all. And not just prophets and seers, not just prophet masters, just the regular saints, regular good doers, okay, that is hoping to one day, make that mark before it's too late, and come into the fold of Christ. Okay? So this is your chance to proclaim your great reward that God has for you, wherever it is, because the Bible tells us, eye has not seen of the great things that God has prepared for them who love him according to his word. Okay? I'll go in there in the Bible. But there's special ones that's going to get special rewards. Okay? And then I'm definitely talking to the seers right now, the prophet masters. Okay? Y'all get on them knees and ask God, for permission. And it's time for us all to come together in the prophetic community, the prophetic world, to support each other. Okay? Through Christ, number one. Okay? Some of y'all, we have different names for Christ, and that's good. Some of you call him Yahweh. Okay? And Christ answers to all of them. And y'all right. That is his name. But God says what the devil meant for evil, God makes it good too. Okay? You can still say Jesus. You can still say Jesus Christ. Okay? Because without Jesus Christ, we wouldn't exist. Okay? But I don't want to go too deep, y'all. But I'm trying to reach the prophet masters, the ones that you want to volunteer to help all of us. Okay? Not just Queen Chrysolite Owens, also as known as Valerie Venice Preston. But we want to help all of us. That's what it's about. To finish the work. To finish the mission that God has placed on each and every one of us. Okay? We're differently, but we're on the same mission. Okay? We all have our special anointing and gifts and talents. We all come together and bring those gifts into the fulfillment of Christ. To finish the work. Okay? So, and God has got a special reward for all of y'all for helping each other out, helping all of us out. Not just prophet masters, not just seers and, chosen people of God, divine narratives, but basic saints as well. Babes in the word, and also good doers as well. It helps all of us. And we must not let God down. We must not. Because it all ties in with finishing the work, especially in Revelation. The 3 angels' messages, the 144,000, all of that. Because the time is going to come very soon when God is going to end the special probation for America. Okay? We're on a special probation. America is. Okay? That special probation will end. And America will be destroyed at some point in time. Now, I'm not asking for God to bring it now. Okay? Because it's not nothing to be played with. It's not a game. Okay? So we all come together. This is very important. And some of y'all, I know y'all are thinking, some of y'all are scared. If you're scared, don't do it then. If you have fear, just don't do it. But the ones, and especially the ones internationally, okay? Now, you go to God and get permission. And your God gonna give you protection, don't you worry. Don't you worry, okay? And the ones in America, if some of y'all, the ones that can come out and speak, and I'm talking about prophet masters, tell names, call them out, okay? Tell their names. Don't you be afraid, okay? Now, you get permission from God before you do it, okay? I'm not asking nobody to put their life in there. If you live in the United States and you're a prophet master, you're a seer. When I say prophet master, I'm talking about like Ezekiel, Isaiah, okay? Elijah the prophet, Daniel in the Bible, Samuel, okay? Those kind of prophets. You won't get nothing past them, okay? It takes lots of prayer. So y'all be praying and get permission from God. You don't have to tell everything. Just only tell the stuff that needs to be told so that my trumpet can go to another phrase that I need to help finish this work. Okay? So my trumpet will come off of CNN and the way that they're doing it. Okay? The testimony. Okay? The Bible tells you they overcame him with what? Okay? The blood of the Lamb and their what? Testimony. Okay? So y'all's testimony, the prophet master's testimony, is very, very crucial. Not just, you got to look beyond the soup. You got to look beyond, okay, the book. You got to look beyond it. Okay, let God anoint your eyes, your spiritual eyes. God, just pray so you can see it. Okay? This is for all of us to finish the work. Okay? It's more than what you know. I said that with tears in my eyes. It's more than you know. And I know that some of y'all are afraid because the Black Op group, they're running around here in the FBI, okay, the Justice Department, and all this right here, putting everybody in fear. If you tell Queen, you commit what they call it, obstruction of justice, okay? You have to gaslight her, make her think that she's crazy. Is the government, is the FBI, the CIA really doing that? Is they really? Is there really a God? Is there really? Y'all remember Madeline O'Hare? Why, if there's a God, why don't we see him? Okay? Do y'all remember? The ones in my age group. Short, long story short, this is why it's imperative. The ones that has the gift of the prophetic mastery, that is why you get God's permission. If you live right here in this United States, okay, so you've seen everything. Okay, so it's very imperative that you get God's permission before you do that. Because your testimony, y'all's testimony, and I'm talking to the prophet masters, y'all's testimony will stand up for God and say, there is a God. He sees all and he knows all. Because the scales of justice has to be balanced. Because there is a great divine injustice. And y'all's testimony is much more than what you really realize. And by y'all speaking out, naming names, is much information that God give you permission to tell it all. Tell everything. Name names. Tell their titles. Tell where they live at. Tell their phone number, their address. The ringleaders, the mastermind people behind it. Tell all of it. So this whole world knows that God sees all and knows all, and we all have a record that we're going to face God Almighty. You know, stand up and let your voice be counted. And don't do it just for me. Don't just do it for the individual targets or individual targeted victims, but do it for all of us. All of us. Okay? So y'all, I get carried away, boy. I'm telling y'all, I had said, I'm not gonna let this be a whole hour long. So with this particular week, I told y'all I had headaches and other side effects every single day. Like right now, as I'm talking, I got a headache. And I've been in the office nearly all day. So, yeah, of course, I have a headache. That's because I was working on my websites. And some of y'all already know they don't like that because they don't want me to leave Texas, this Black Op group. That's why they're doing that. Okay? And I'm not going to make this video long. So, because I got 2 other videos I got to make up because I didn't upload them for 2 weeks. Okay? They've been doing a whole lot of stuff. Okay? Very insidious things. And they're gaslighting me. And this was conducted by the supervisors and some of the co-workers. And also, they have what you call a glass imprisonment behavior. And, you know, I will just speak a little brief on it. And what that is they have me up under 24-hour surveillance. And they treat me just like as if I was in real prison. They want me to feel it. You know, you're in prison. Okay, we got you in prison. Okay, stuff like that. That's what is glass, a prison without walls. That's what that is. A prison without walls. That's what I'm in right now. As I'm talking, they got my phone bugged. They're listening to me talking and they're broadcasting it live. Okay, my tablet, everything. Okay, everything. This whole area that I'm at is under surveillance. Okay. So, and what they did also this week is they spite worked me because they were trying to get back at me because they didn't like what I was saying in private, but the government was broadcasting it live. So some of the supervisor, plotted up some stuff, to get back at me, to make me look bad. Like, I'll talk about it a little bit more when I quit. Or I take a leave of absence, and because God wants me to leave blue collar work, and everything, because it's just time. It's just time, Anyway, that's what they did. They spy worked me. The kind of we are getting back at you behavior. That's basically what it is. For whatever stuff I might have said, prophesied, or something like that. If I was talking about that black op group, or if I may have been talking about something that they were doing, or maybe I might have said some prayers, because some of them are witches, warlocks, Freemasons, and they like some of y'all already know when they find out you high ranking spiritually, they want to benefit off of your energy, steal from you or something, y'all get the point. And I called them out on them, and I prophesied and told them if they were doing any of that kind of stuff, they're going to be punished severely. They will listen to my prayers or be reading my mind or something like that. I probably warned them. God told me to warn them. If you come next to me, touch me or something like that, and trying to, do some kind of weird enchantment or something like that, say some kind of witchcraft prayer or anything like that, y'all know how they do. Anything like that, it's going to be dire consequences. They didn't like that. So they orchestrated some kind of spite work campaign on me on Monday. I think it was Monday. It was on the 11th. It was They did some kind of campaign on me on that day. I'm not gonna name no names, okay? Because I'm still working out there, and I have to make a living, okay? Because they listen to me talking. The government broadcasts me talking live, so it gets back. It goes all over the world, okay? Everywhere. To broadcast me live talking, so that gets back. And yeah, if they don't like what I'm talking about, and especially that witch, that celebrity witch, EB, oh boy, she's got a group, out there as well. And she also works with the Black Op group too. And that's why I've suffered a lot for the last 4 years because of her. Because she's holding a grudge because the kingdom spouse that God put me with, broke things off with her, I think in 2021 or 2022, something like that. And she has been terrorizing me through other people, using other people that she paid to do all of these negative things to me, as well as she utilized her influence and position with this Black Op FBI, Black Op group, okay? She has been using them as weapons, for them to use that electromagnetic technology to hit me and cause me to have headaches. And they laugh, they make fun and all this kind of stuff. They think it's funny, because they have been able to sabotage my websites. I think I've uploaded a special video. Y'all will see it says 503 on there. And those are my websites. At least about 30 or 40 of them. They had paid an expert or somebody, this FBI, Black Op group within the FBI, they paid somebody to go in there and dismantle something within WordPress or either cPanel of my site. Okay? I know they did it because of the prophetic reports as well as the psychic reports, and everything was 100% true, accurate. Okay? She was trying to stop me from working online by attacking my websites, and that's some of the reason why y'all haven't seen the videos all this year, because God told me not to publish them right now, okay? Because I will be publishing them before this year is out. All of these videos will be published, and I will be putting them elsewhere, not just YouTube. I'm putting them on some other platforms as well, because YouTube may try to take some of them down. I hadn't said her full name out because I know that some of y'all are on the edge of y'all seat. But the prophets and seers know who I'm talking about, especially the prophet masters. Okay? But her name will be in the book, though. I will be naming her name in that book, though. Okay? So she done a whole lot of stuff. And God, the ones that has permission from God, I want y'all to verify, confirm the book that's coming out and everything. And it's just a lesson, not just for me, but for all of us. All of us that love Christ, that love God Almighty, is for us to be careful, especially when we're young, especially the young prophets, the young seers, and just the basic young saints. You always get on those knees, cry out to God before you make any major moves in your life, like working, career, and all of this here, and marriage and relationships. Not just marriage, but also friendships as well, business partnerships. Make sure that you get permission from God, and also make sure you ask God to give you, send somebody like a seer or prophet or somebody, before you jump into anything major. Because I'm telling y'all, you will not want to trade places with me. You will not want to get placed on no list, okay, like I've been placed on. It's not fun. But I tell you what, positive thing is that God receives all the glory, and all the good come out of it. I'm very appreciative of that. All the great things that came out, and the people that got saved, the people that got inspired, the people that received the value, the positive value, and all of that. I'm very, very grateful. But God, number one, Jesus Christ. But the length of time is what I'm talking about. I don't believe that God wanted my trumpet to stay on CNN for no 20-some years, though, y'all. I believe that some kind of way the devil arm twisted God some kind of way so that he could have some kind of legal hold, like have my trumpet on CNN. I'm ready for it to be taken off, and I'm telling y'all, it's much worth much more than money for y'all's testimony, okay? And God, number one, okay, to set my trumpet free off of CNN and this other media stuff. And what I mean by that, taking it off of CNN, is for the criminal justice department. Now, there's some things that's got to be done, you know, just getting together as, you know, not just prophets and seers and chosen people of God, but also as decent, you know, people, that we all come together and get those laws passed. It's about 4 of them, at least for right now. It's 4 essential laws that needs to be passed. Okay. And I will say it in case some of y'all is new to my channel. That is the Anti-Government Abuse Act, the Anti-Violence Act, okay, the Anti-Financial Abuse Act, as well as the Anti-Media Abuse Act. Those are 4. That's 4. There was a 5th one too, but I'm kind of on the fence about that one right now. I'm probably going to replace that one with something that we need very badly passed. But those are the 4 that we need to get passed. We don't know if President Trump may get the chair back or not, because they're fighting him with every tooth and nail. We're looking at some presidential candidates that may, you know, be interested in passing those laws executively. Okay, so I won't say no names. I do have one name in mind, but I don't know if he will be up to that, you know, or people may, you know, even trust him or not. But we need those laws passed, and we need to get petitions. There's a petition coming. It's going to be on the International Voice Coalition site. It's coming very soon, even as I'm speaking. There's a link on there. Y'all go on there and vote. There's a number. There's a 800 number, or any kind of toll-free number is coming. Y'all go on there and put your name, put your email. Make sure you put your name, your email, and put a short statement on there. Leave a message on there. And just say that you... I will put the instructions on another video. I'll put the instructions on another video. But just put when you call that 800 number, just put on there that your name, you can put don't put your address. If you don't want to put your name, I would put my name if I were you. Okay? You have nothing to be ashamed of or nothing to fear. You just go ahead and put your name and put your email address. You can put your phone number if you want to, because I will, or as I would say, we will be contacting you, you know, and give you a link to, you know, go to a petition site as well. But the thing is, when you do that, put that voicemail on there, that's going to be also counted as a vote. That's why I'm asking you to put your full name and your email address and your phone number if you can. Okay, you don't have to put your phone number if you don't want to, but because we're not going to be, you know, just calling you for some foolish stuff. Okay, we're just going to probably text you a link that you can further establish your vote on, a petition link. And so you put a short message and say, something like, I will vote at the end of your message. Just put your message. It can be anything, something you want to get it off your chest, and just say that it could be any kind of little short message, some kind of injustice or something, something like that. Just say that that you're down for these laws getting passed, and you vote for it. That's all you got to say. I vote, like that. Because this right here will be translated on paper, the phone. There'll be a voice transcription of it. And if we can get we're going to get it worldwide, not just America, all over the world. Okay? And we're going to get this, and then we give this to the president. Okay? The president that God tell us to give to. Okay? The ones that is interested in passing those laws. There's 4 laws that we need them to get passed, especially 2 of them is important. The Anti-Government Abuse Act and the Anti-Violence Act, okay? And we're going to plan on having a conference meeting, one with the prophetic masters. We're going to have one for them, and we also just have one for a general, like a worldwide thing, who anybody can come on there and talk. Okay? That's coming up next year, and it's not going to be far away, but trust and believe that. Okay? That's why God is trying to get me where I need to go. I need to come out of blue collar work, and y'all be praying for me that God work financial miracles, not for greed, not for vanity, just so I can come out of blue collar work. I don't have to go back in there. And so I can concentrate on doing the work of God to finish my mission. Okay? And y'all be praying for all of us, so we all can finish the mission. And so we can finish the work. Okay? Finish the work. And one day, God gonna crack them skies. And I'm telling you, just like the Thessalonians, okay? God gonna crack the sky. And you're gonna see how real God is. So I try not to let this message be too long, but it's almost an hour, y'all. Because, this stuff is coming, And so that's what they did. And I've already told y'all everything on here. So I'm going to close for now. And y'all stay safe and stay blessed.